Okay, let's go across to Avinnash and take his view on certain sectors as well. Avinnash, if we talk about the infrastructure space, where do you think that's going to be headed? Looking at tomorrow, there's going to be the launch of guidelines for implementation of those 100 smart cities, the 500 AMRUT cities. Do you think we're going to getting infrastructure space is going to be getting a boost here?
No, exactly. I think the 100 smart cities project was keenly awaited by the markets, and once the regulations are in place, you'll find a lot of infrastructure players actually benefiting from this. More importantly, I think clearly that would mean that a lot of investment in terms of infrastructure, in terms of the building activity, construction activity also is called for, and definitely players from the construction space, players from the infrastructure space. I think companies like Larsen & Toubro, which is a very well-established player in the infrastructure place, I would not be surprised, that possibly they could also find some place in this 100 smart city projects. So I think let's wait and watch. But overall, it's a positive move, and I think the markets would give it a thumbs up once the rules are laid down.
But do you think the real estate sector is also going to see a turnaround of stocks, because that's been languishing for a while now?
I think real estate, frankly, would take a little more time. I think, both the large as well as smaller companies, if you observe, are heavily, sitting on large pile of debt. And more importantly, the rate cuts which have happened have actually not translated into any lower interest cost for these players. So I would say that at least we are 2 to 3 quarters away before we see any noticeable improvement in the real estate market. And to that extent, you're going to see weaker performances from most of the real estate companies.
अविनाश, एक्सपायरी का हफ्ता है, किन स्तरों पर आप एक्सपायरी एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं और कॉलर पुट रेशियो क्या रहेगा?
आई थिंक एक्सपायरी का लेवल पे ही मैं आपको व्यू दे सकता हूँ। मुझे लग रहा है कि एक्सपायरी करीबन 8,400 और 8,425 के करीब होनी चाहिए, लेकिन वोलेटिलिटी काफी रहेगी। मैं समझता हूँ कि 5% जो अपमूव मार्केट ने दिया है, मेरे ख्याल से आगे आने वाले दिनों में मार्केट्स कंसोलिडेट करने की कोशिश करेगा, लेकिन इस एक्सपायरी में शायद 8,400 एक लेवल होगा जहाँ पे एक्सपायरी होने की एक्सपेक्टेशन है।
पीके साहब, आपकी